Often imitated, never duplicated. The one and only B. Scott. You're listening to The B. Scott Show. Get ready, love muffins. I always laugh when I hear that.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
It gets me. And that's right. I'm often imitated, never duplicated. Don't you ever forget it.
I'll do my best.
So much happened this weekend. We have a lot to talk about.
Where do we start?
All types of moments and things. But first, I'm gonna talk about one of the stories that one of the things that happened to me over the weekend.
What happened?
Well, so one, the man that I've been talking about has been chopped.
Okay, so you finally just...
You can officially call me Chopperella.
Okay.
Because he's been chopped. Okay. It's over. I'm
done.
Did that
happen?
Basically, he... You know, because we kept missing each other when he was here, and I saw him once, but then he jumped in the Uber at Bottega. He jumped in the Uber and left, and I was just really perturbed by the whole situation. And then he started texting me like as if nothing had happened.
Of course he did.
Like these fun, humorous texts, you know what I mean? Like just sharing his day with me randomly.
Okay.
And I was like, no. We're not going back to these little random humorous texts before we have a conversation about how you acted while you were here. And he was like, okay, lots of laughs. And then the next day sent another
Started again.
I was like, are you not understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth?
So did you guys talk?
Okay, so he sent that text. I called him, right? And we literally talked for like 15 seconds.
I thought you were about to say like 4 hours.
No, 15 seconds. He was like, I'm going to call you back. I'm going to call you back, and never call me back.
Wow.
And that was 4 days ago.
Okay.
But he's on Instagram liking all my pictures. Like something about it is like, are you a psychopath?
Maybe he just doesn't know what to do.
But that's the problem with me. You need to know what to do. I am a whole lot. I'm a whole lot of everything. I have a whole lot of personality. I have a whole lot of,
You're dramatic.
Stuff. Yeah. I can be dramatic, but I'm also like you. When you come barking up this tree, you need to have your shit together. You need to have a game plan. How can I tackle B. Scott? How can I ride this rodeo? How can I jump on it, and tame it? And it was just
can't do it.
Not working. He's been chopped. I haven't blocked him on Twitter yet. I mean, on Instagram yet. And I haven't blocked his phone number. I'm just like, I don't know. The part of me is like, I'm just going to
let it fade into the background.
Fade into the background. Because I've already made it known. I was like, no, we will not continue this random humorous text exchange. And more importantly, I also told him in the past, I was like, we need to talk, or FaceTime. I need to have some type of build something with you. We're not fucking text pen pals. So we just we're pen paling each other. I don't have time for that.
Right.
I'm busy. And then anyway, so fast forward to I chopped him that was Saturday. And then Oscar night, I randomly ordered. So look, okay.
Wait, I feel like I need to. I need to wake up. I don't know if I'm
okay.
Ready
So Oscar night, I ordered Postmates.
Okay.
So you got to help me with this because I know you are internet sleuth. You can help me with this. Okay. So I ordered Postmates. Mind you, I'm looking busted as hell. I am in there looking like somebody's great grandma.
We all wrapped up.
I have my hair, I had just taken a nap. I woke up, hair on top of my head, every which way.
Okay.
And I have my little striped red and white robe, Jesus robe, or whatever you call it.
It's like a moo-moo.
A little moo-moo thing moment. So I'm going to the door. The food comes sooner than I expect. I'm coming to the door. And I look through the peephole. I'm like, damn, he's fine. I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm like, do I have enough time to jump in the shower and pull my hair together?
Jump in the shower.
I was trying to, literally all of that went through my head. He was that freaking fine that I needed to do something. But then at the same time, I was like, I can't make him wait that long. And then I just opened the door.
Okay.
Looking like a deer in the headlights, looking busted.
You didn't look at the little picture, and this is so-and-so Jose is on your way?
I never look at that.
Oh, I do now. I need to know
so
who's
you can
coming
prepare.
to my door.
Yeah. Well, I was not prepared. I looked like somebody's great grandma. It was a mess. But he was smiling at me.
Probably out of fear for safety.
You know what, Denver? Denver? You're not going to continually come for me, okay? And so he gave me the food, and we were just staring at each other for a second.
I can imagine.
He was smiling, I was smiling, and then the door closed. I didn't know what to do. I was like, you ever had that moment where you you should have said something, but once they deliver the food, and like I said, I can't text them anymore. Right. So now I'm like, I need to hunt him down. I need to find him.
So you have a first name and a last initial.
Yes.
Okay.
I need to find him and have a picture. Okay. So maybe we can take the picture and put it in Google, and it can search a face or something. We'll
find it.
We have to find him because
we'll find it. And
he was so tall. He had to be at least 6'8".
So you're gonna date a Postmate?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna retire him from Postmates.
Okay. Again, as long as you understand what that game plan is.
Yes.
Right?
At least he's working.
Hey.
At least he's trying to do something with his life.
And a lot of them, they do Postmates, Uber, and Lyft, all in one. It's a one-stop shop.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at him. I was like, baby. And then I ran to my window and looked outside.
Oh, my God.
I can look down.
You can see the street.
I saw the street, and I saw him walking out. He's so tall. He's so handsome. I should have said something.
Should have yelled out the window.
Baby!
Come back.
Come back. And then, okay, I gotta finish telling the whole story. And then, so he got in his car.
Can't believe there's more.
No, but he was waiting. He stayed in his car for a second, right? And so then I jumped in the shower and got everything together in 5 minutes. And then when I came back, he had left. I thought he was gonna maybe was staying. Come back up, or just waiting down there in hopes that I would come down or something.
Oh my God. Child.
Look.
Romantic comedy.
But the thing is you never know where you're going to find love.
True.
And I potentially could have found love on Postmates.
Maybe. Was the food good? What'd you get?
Oh, what did I get? Oh my goodness. Oh, I got from Bottega.
Oh, okay.
I got their what do you call it? The little lobster pasta moment.
Oh, the cestini gambler.
Yes, with shrimp. It's not lobster. And then the Medina salad is so good.
Okay.
And then I got 2 fruit tarts and
no man.
And no man just. He probably looked at me like, "Why did you order all this?
Bitch, you hungry?
Are you having an Oscar party?
Right.
Or what?
That's funny.
Speaking of the Oscars, oh my goodness.
There's so much to unpack.
It's so much to unpack. Well, I would just say this. Well, at least it wasn't Oscar so white.
True.
Because a lot of people of color were honored and won and respected, and that's important.
It is important.
So we're when something goes in a positive way, we need to make sure we highlight that as well.
Correct.
We cannot always be in a position of complain, protest, march on Washington.
Right.
So last night, things went well for people of color.
Yes, Mahershala won, Iola won.
Yay.
Moonlight won, which was a humongous deal.
It was huge, and I still don't know what happened. I turned away because right when La La won, I was like, "Oh hell no!" And I turned,
and I think a lot of people did. A lot of people missed the moment.
Yeah, I was like, "Let me go ahead and watch Homeland." Bump this. And then I missed the moment, and then everyone was talking what the hell, what's happening? Yeah. And then I turned back, and then Moonlight they were accepting the award for Best Picture.
Yeah.
When the host, Warren Beatty, had said that La La Land had won.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to tell you, so I was at an Oscar party last night when it all went down at the Elix house. Mm-hmm. And the show was still going on, but at the party, it's at this big house, and they had it on monitors and projectors and every TV. So La La Land wins, and we hear cheers from everybody. Everybody's like, woo! And these are your older Hollywood executives, people in suits. Everybody knew somebody who was involved in La La Land. So everybody was really excited. Mm-hmm. So we're like, okay, cool. So I go back to the bar, I get a drink, and then I hear in stereo from all around, and there's all this commotion, and I'm like, oh shit, did somebody get shot? What's going on? Did somebody die? So I go back to the TV, and everybody's just staring, and the whole scandal's unfolding, and then everybody was just pissed off.
Oh, wow.
Everybody was like, I can't believe, and how could they? That's unfair. Meanwhile, me and my friend Kyle, I was with her, we're like the only two brown people in the room, and we're sitting here like, oh my God, Moonlight won, and everybody's looking like, why are you so excited? So we just went outside and celebrated.
Oh wow!
Because it was exciting. Like, it was a good thing.
Oh my God, that sounded like the O.J. Simpson verdict.
It was very much so O.J. 100%.
It was like, oh my God,
100%.
Yeah, I'm happy for Moonlight.
Me too.
I'm really, really happy for Moonlight.
I was shocked at that reaction, though.
It's historic. This is a movie about Black gay love.
Coming of age. Yeah.
And it won the Best Picture.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is historic. It's amazing. And I'm hoping that people will now pivot from talking about the debacle to talking about how great Moonlight is as a movie.
Yeah.
And watch it and really let it absorb into who they are. And
that's another thing. Everybody in that room, nobody had actually seen Moonlight.
Wow.
So it was.
But that's why it was that Jimmy Kimmel joke was true, because people hadn't actually seen it. And people are like, like, oh, wow, such a great movie, but you haven't watched it.
Right.
There's a lot of that goes on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
That's great.
Yeah, it was a good night.
I'm happy they won. It was great. I think Jimmy Kimmel did an amazing job. I liked him. He was funny. He was just enough. For
me, it was so hit or miss.
You got to have awkward moments.
Well, there
as a comedian, you got to tap people, and it gets a little like, uh-oh, you went a little bit too far. And that's okay. It definitely wasn't like Chris Rock.
No.
Chris Rock was, the whole thing was just awkward. Like, oh my God.
Was that when he brought out Stacey Dash for that? Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. I mean, and John Legend did a good job.
He did. I'm going to be completely honest. I didn't watch a lot of the show. So I'm glad that John did.
Yeah, John did good. John did his standard, just come out there and sing.
Just sing.
John could sing the telephone book, like the Bible. He could sing anything.
Yeah. I did see Chrissy fell asleep.
Chrissy fell asleep?
I saw a beam today. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Knocked out in the audience.
Help us, Lord. She went night-night. Night-night, Chrissy. Night-night.
She got sheathered.
Sheathered. Oh my goodness. And then I want to talk about the fact that the cast of Moonlight are now the new spokespeople for
Calvin Klein.
Calvin Klein.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Striking.
Beautiful. All of that chocolate.
All the skin.
And decadence.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it made me feel some kind of way when I woke up this morning and I saw that it had been posted via our social media. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people made it their phone backgrounds of Trevante in his glory. That's what I'm gonna call it. His glory.
He's just beautiful. It's just certain people, I feel like they're predisposed to have these beautiful bodies that people can go to the gym every day and won't get.
Never achieve.
There's some people just predisposed to have it.
And that's life.
And you just have to work what you have. And people do that. Mm-hmm. Work it, baby. Work what you have. Speaking of working what you have, Trey Songz today, a sex tape leaked. I did watch it.
Did you?
I mean, it's a little. It's like a little short moment. I think it's him.
It's him. The voice is him. The tattoos are him.
The voice is him. Tattoos.
The timing is him. The desperation is him.
It's a nice ding ding.
It's all him.
At least he had a condom on. That's important.
That was very. I was like, good for you, Trey.
Did he tell her he was gonna put it in every hole? What was the words exactly? I'm gonna put.
I'm not quoting that.
He told her, I'm gonna put in every hole you got. I'm gonna put in every hole.
Bring that asshole.
Bring that asshole. That's what he said.
Yeah.
He said, bring that asshole to me. I'm gonna put in every hole you got.
Listen, he was in the moment.
Oh my goodness! You have to go to lovebsky.com if you haven't seen it yet. It's our top post of the day. And I actually, honestly,
the audacity.
I have been, I had been waiting to see what Trey Songz ding ding looked like. For quite some time. I haven't seen it in its full. I mean, you kind of see it, but it was like halfway in. I mean, that's important.
Yeah,
that it was that size and girth halfway in. To whatever orifice it was in, really, makes it a significant ding ding.
Yeah, I have no comment on the ding ding
because I had seen we had one of the other episodes had mentioned that his brother. We had seen his ding ding.
Yeah,
and those pictures have been for a while, and that just made me wonder, and it whet my appetite for Trey Songz. And now to wake up and see this, it's like I'm getting all type of goodies this weekend.
Do you think he did it on purpose?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Do you think it has anything to do with the whole Nicki Minaj?
Potentially.
Yeah.
Potentially. It may have been like a fan of Nicki Minaj or something, or somebody knew somebody like Nicki, if you want to get him back,
Which I don't see how that would hurt.
It ain't going to hurt. It's going to make people want it more.
Right.
I mean, I may have to start going to some Trey Songz concerts. I need to start a Trey Songz fan club.
LoveTreySongs.com.
LoveTreySongs.com as an extension of LoveBscott.com. Your official source of all things Trey Songz. Ding ding and more. They said, and the thing they said that they were going to release some more clips. In the actual clip or underneath it, they were like, I'm gonna release some more clips of it. It's more of it. Well, I'm sure it's more of it.
Sell that album, Trey. I'm still not gonna buy it, but
Trey does his own thing. I don't think it's about selling albums. He tours. He does. He does a little tour.
Did a whole fake reality show stunt as a gag to sell his album. So I just feel like
he travels and he tours.
He does.
That's how you make your money. These little small venues all through different little areas in North Carolina.
He's on the electoral college circuit.
He's on the electoral college circuit. It's true.
He's winning where it counts.
He's winning where it counts. And
I'm gonna give him that.
That's good enough. Because when he had that IRS debt, he paid it like the next day. He sent that check. They wrote the check, paid it, and it was done. So he's making money from somewhere.
Yeah.
I am never not going to look at any ding ding that's revealed to me.
Yeah, there was a while we were running like there was like a good period of like
just ding ding back to back ding ding exclusives.
Oh my god!
You know, and it's a part of life. I think the human anatomy is beautiful and it should be appreciated.
Okay.
And this point in society, if you do not want anything to get out, don't do it.
Don't take it.
Don't record it.
Nope.
And don't go over to somebody's house you're not comfortable with or even people you're comfortable with.
At least know where the green lights are.
No, know where the green lights are, but also just know that if you're not in your own situation, your own home, that is an opportunity and a possibility that you could be recorded and it could hit the internets. Mm-hmm. And I say internets.
Several.
Nets.
All of them.
All the internets.
All of them.
You know, but I ain't mad. I want to see them. I want to see more. And we will put it up too. I love how we're like, you know, to see the video, click here. It ain't hosted on us. You can't sue us. You can't come for us. We learned those tricks a long time ago. A long time ago. It's hosted on some.
Shut all your shit down.
They shut your life down. They're like, B-Scott has been shut down.
Whoop.
Help us, Lord. But so now we kind of we got to back into Nicki Minaj and Nicki. Okay, so
Remy.
Right. So basically, what happened was Nicki Minaj was taking some shots at Remy Ma on some new features. Go ahead, Denver. So music is more your thing, Denver.
It is. So basically, long story short, she put out "Make Love" with Gucci, and on the song, she took some shots at somebody. Now that somebody nobody is super clear. But Remy felt like it was about her.
And she was saying, like, if to be the queen, you got to sell records.
Yeah, right. You can't just have one plaque, blah, 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 blah. Some nursery rhyme stuff. You know how Nicki does.
Not nursery rhyme stuff.
And Remy took offense.
Yep.
So Saturday morning. It was Saturday morning.
Yep.
Yeah. I came out of spin class and my timeline had hit the fan. Shit was everywhere.
That was when Nicki had passed away. Because Remy Ma killed her.
Remy came out with this 7-minute track called Sheether. And just...
It was so thorough. It was the most thorough read. It's one of the most thorough reads. It's hard
for me to comment on. Like, it's so much.
It's so much. It's one of the most thorough reads that's ever been done in hip-hop. She read her from A to Z.
Her brother, too?
Got her brother together, went through all the people she had sex with to get on. She broke down her name, Nicki Minaj. She talked about, like, Nikki Lewinsky. Like, she talked about
all the nicks. She went through her acid dropped, and Meek had told her all the secrets.
And he couldn't have sex for 3 months, and she didn't give him no good head, and all this stuff.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. And she also talked about how she has a 360 deal, because Nicki was basically saying that you have to sell this amount of records.
Right.
And she was saying, well, for every one record that I sell, you have to sell 10.
Right, because it's 5 people touching your money before you get to see it.
Yes, and then she was saying, like, how, you know, your endorsement deals and your appearances and touring, like, basically,
it was
deep. You know, people,
it was deep.
You know, finger F it, you know what I mean, before you touch it, you know what I mean? Like, for every one ducat, she said, basically in the song, she said, you're making 35 cents on every ducat. So every dollar, you're making 35 cents. It was a thorough read. Like, she did not play. And Nicki Minaj, Remy Ma went away to jail for shooting someone in the stomach. She meant to kill her.
Yeah.
She went to jail for attempted murder. I will not be playing with Remy Ma.
Not today. Not tomorrow.
Ever.
And
if she was ever in my presence, you would have to pat her down. I'm like, excuse me, did anybody pat her down yet? Because this heifer is liable to shoot up the place. I'm not with it. I'm just saying, she did to Nicki Minaj what Little Kim should have done.
But look,
I know.
I'm not going to touch on Kim.
But I'm just saying.
But what I'm saying is that, Nicki, if you're going to go around and saying that you're the queen of rap, you need to be ready for people to come with the throne. And it doesn't seem like she was.
No.
Because we're 2 days out and we haven't heard a peep except for some Twitter
and Remy
bullshit.
was saying, like, I responded in 48 hours. So Nicki dropped that song, and within 48 hours, Remy hit her with this.
Do you think Remy had part of it already?
Hell yeah. That song was ready to go.
She was just waiting for, like, the right moment.
Oh, yeah, they was already ready to go.
Yeah, but that's what you have to do. You know, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And Remy was ready.
She was ready. And Remy is dope. Remy is the old school. She didn't have no gimmicks to that freestyle. It was just like straight up, I'm going to go in on you for 7 minutes and tell the truth. She called her brother a pedophile. And the way she said it too, pedophile, it kind of reminds me of how...
Don't do it.
Homophobe. You homophobe. You remember when, what's his name? Mike Epps.
My God.
Mike Epps got into that altercation with that gay guy, and the gay guy called him a homophobe. You homophobe. The phobe on that took me out.
Oh, I'm crying.
Homophobe! You homophobe!
If you haven't seen the video, it's on YouTube now. He took it down, but
it brought me so much joy. I play that sometimes and just giggle to myself.
You do.
We might need to have that sound effect next time. Just play it, hit it every now and then. Homophobe!
Oh my God. So,
but basically, she ethered her. Nicki Minaj is ethered.
Do you think Nicki can come back from this?
Of course. I mean, it's like, you know.
I mean, reputation-wise, Nicki's always going to be Nicki, but.
There's no way for her to supersede what Remy did. Because Remy's a real lyricist. Remy's a real, MC. Like, rapper, MC. Yeah. Remy is just, her swag is her swag. Nicki's going to come out with a whole Nicki stunts and, like, you know, basically all her little changing of voices and this and that and blah, 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 her theatrics, and that's going to work for her fans. Or she may not. Or she may be like, I'm not even going to acknowledge this and then drop an album. I don't know what the case is. If she doesn't release something today, I don't care.
Right.
I mean, we're not, you know, like 3 weeks from now, it ain't going to matter.
You would think she would have learned from Meek.
She might have already accepted the L. Meek accepted the L. She's going to accept the L. The way Drake ethered Meek, it was shocking. Sometimes. And she was there every step of the way. And so this happening to her, I would have had my response already ready.
Hello? Because you would think that
all this time. If you're shy, that's why I was mad at Meek. If you're going to be popping off the shots, make sure you have the response ready. Right. Meek should have been ready for what Drake was about to do, not the other way around. So if Nicki's going to get on the song and talk about you have to be the queen of rap, you got to sell records, throwing shots at Remy Ma, she should have already had her response ready because she know Remy's going to come with it.
And the fact that Nicki's on Twitter being petty, liking little stuff, like, girl, why aren't you in the studio? Like, you're wasting time.
Right.
Our time.
Correct. Do you think she slept with, what's his name? Trey Songz?
Nope.
Do you think she slept with the DJ guy?
Maybe.
Because how he responded. What's his name? Ebro. And then her husband, Remy Ma's husband, Ebro basically said that he didn't sleep with her. And then he was like, you just texted me on my phone, hit me up and saying that you were happy that Remy said it and put it in her song. Sit down.
So which is it?
And then he responded back saying, he said, you would be happy too.
Whatever that means.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Be happy about what? That you were included in the song? Be happy that you had sex with her? Like.
Don't know.
And the reality is, that was such a thorough read that it's kind of like when you go to court. The truth is somewhere in the middle. So somewhere in the middle of that read, there's some truth. Right. She is called Nicki Minaj. Minaj. She didn't just get that for nothing.
Nope.
Nicki Minaj. And then Nicki Lewinsky. You know, Monica Lewinsky, you know what she did and was involved in and what she had on her dress that she saved.
Okay, well. We went there. You went there.
I was there. I was in the back row. Went there. I was there. I went there. Okay, yeah.
Okay. So Monday.
Something was on her dress.
Did you go to church yesterday?
This is the X-rated version here. We're going
Did you go to church yesterday?
We're talking about all type of Lewinsky's and sex tapes and
yeah. I don't think we have any more nasty topics. Thank
yes,
God.
we do. We have unfortunate topics. Carucci getting a restraining order against Chris Brown.
Yeah, I'm surprised it took this long. Honestly,
he said oh my goodness. He said he threatened to kill her when he punched her in her stomach.
Back when
he punched her in the stomach.
Well, back when they were together, they got into it physically, and so now it's gotten to a point where she wants a restraining order, and she got one. And everybody was like, well, why is she saying something now? And I'm like, well, this
is a part of the reason why people don't speak out. Like, it pisses me off when people come up, regardless of whenever they speak out about their abuse, whether it's sexual abuse, physical abuse, whatever the case may be. For me, it doesn't matter when you speak up. It's like a lot of people keep it to themselves because people criticize you and doubt you and ridicule you. And that's why you don't speak up.
Well, for me, it's
who's gonna come up and say, Chris Brown put me in the headlock and punched me in the stomach if it wasn't true?
Though. Right. Well, for me, it's logic. I mean, when you go to get a restraining order, you have to cite reasons.
Yes.
Well, these are the reasons. Just because I kept them to myself doesn't mean that these reasons aren't valid.
And going to get a restraining order in of itself is evidence.
Right.
You basically, a restraining order is not about money or anything. It's like, keep this person away from me. This person, I believe, will do me some harm if they're too close to me. I fear for my safety. And we already saw what he did to Rihanna. So, people, why wouldn't you not believe this to be true for Carucci?
Yeah, I want to know what the trigger was that made her go get it now.
Right.
They haven't been together for quite some time, but clearly they're still...
Chris Brown looks honestly like he's on everybody's drugs. He looks like he took everybody's drugs and is taking them, and when you see him on his Instagram post, he acts like a crackhead. I don't know how anyone else to put it. He acts like a crackhead. He's lost a lot of weight. And I would be afraid, too. I'm pretty sure he's probably hitting her up saying some stuff. Yeah. And I heard through the grapevine that they are still up until a certain point, I think the restraining order had stopped that, but they had been texting and talking and been communicating with each other.
Right. Yeah, enough people around. The thing about LA is it's very small. There's always somebody around somebody. Yeah. And enough people have heard that they're still in somewhat of communication. I guess they still... light banter, what have you, up until not too long ago.
Right. Up until she filed a restraining order. And
I guess.
Probably popped off on him, like, why don't we get back together? And she was like,
nah.
Leave
me alone. And
then he was like, I'm going to kill you.
And then she was like, no, you won't.
No, you won't.
And here we are.
Restraining order.
Boom.
Good. I ain't mad. You got to protect yourself. Right. And if I was her, too, I would go on down there to the good old gun shop and get me a Glock.
Ooh, a what?
A Glock.
A what?
Glock. What do you call it? Ain't it called a Glock?
I'm just fucking with you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you come in this house, shoot him up, bang, bang, boom, boom.
Okay.
You may walk in, but you're going to fall out.
All right. Well, did you go see Get Out this weekend?
I did not go see Get Out. You liked it.
It was incredible.
Yeah. You're always doing something. You do everything. You're like the ultimate multitasker.
Basically.
I went to Get Out. I also braided my dog's hair. I played double dutch in the middle of the beach.
Cooking dinner. Yeah, I know. That's me.
It's I'm like, how do you have time to do all this stuff? Meanwhile, I rolled over in bed and I went back to sleep.
I feel like I got to take advantage of my youth because I'm not going to have it forever.
Right.
So I just, go and caffeine.
You ain't that young. Sit your ass
Caffeine.
Down. How old are you now?
Caffeine.
How old are you?
I'm sorry?
How old are you?
So, Get Out. I loved it. It was a very
What
smart
is it about
film.
What about it? Tell me about it.
Well, I'm not going to say too much, so don't worry about spoilers, listeners. But basically, it's about this guy who's in an interracial relationship, and he goes to meet his girlfriend's family.
Okay.
She's white. Family's white, obviously. And shit starts to go left.
And they try to kill him?
Maybe.
Okay.
It's a horror film. It's a horror comedy. Number 1 in the box office. On the surface, I think it looks very cliche and corny, but the film itself is actually incredible. So if you haven't gone to see it, I would encourage you to go see it.
And it got 100% review
on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
So everybody's kind of in agreement. But I have to tell you what happened in the theater. So we're sitting there, and there's this couple these two women in front of us, literally carrying on an entire conversation throughout the whole movie.
God.
Not only were they talking loudly. And then the one girl pulled out her phone and started streaming her real-time reaction on Facebook Live in the middle of the theater.
So did anybody say anything to her?
So everybody was, telling her to be quiet.
And she didn't do it?
The girl next to her, she was like, I think they're shushing me. And we were at iPick in Westwood, so you would think that, like,
they would know.
That wouldn't be kind of going on, because it's not like the tickets aren't ridiculously expensive anyway.
Right.
And there are, like, servers walking around, because you get to, eat and drink, and it's one of those theaters. But, yeah, no, servers just walking around. She has her phone out, talking about how bad and horrible, and how,
the movie was bad.
She didn't like the movie, and she thought it was racist, and just, unnecessary stuff. And I'm like, girl, how did you even see the movie? Because you were talking the whole damn time.
Right.
But anyway.
That actually happened to me before. I was in a movie and I told them to be quiet and got in an altercation.
I'm the king of telling people to be quiet in a movie.
Yeah. I'm like, excuse me, can you be quiet?
Yeah.
And then if you get about a person, they want to, and it becomes a whole thing.
Right.
I'm down for however you want to take it.
Well, for me, the movie was too good. I wasn't really trying to distract too much, but iPick fucked up because they sent me an email the next day. So, how was your experience? And, I went in.
Yeah.
They got the whole letter.
The whole situation.
The whole thing.
Well, they about to give you a free lifetime
everything
membership.
I want free everything.
Free everything.
Free everything.
You went all the way over to Westwood? You're doing a lot. See, that's a part of you doing the most. Aren't they supposed to be open at iPick downtown or something?
Yeah, there's a Alamo Draft House. But the reason I went to fucking Westwood is because I was trying to avoid all of the riffraff that likes to, attend black movies at a certain time. People start to talking and adding commentary. So,
right.
I just tried to go as far away from, like, people as I could.
Right.
Didn't work.
Got a girl who was saying how the movie's racist and FaceTime Live. You had the audacity.
Facebook Live.
Yes. You have the audacity to have your phone out, number one.
Sit in front of me and got hearts flying across the goddamn screen. Like, what is wrong with you?
What are you doing? Why, Lord? Keep me close to the cross.
But I enjoyed the movie.
Yes.
So you should go see it.
I will go see it. I need to see that. I need to see. I actually went to go see The Great Wall.
The Chinese ponytail movie?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
But, what's crazy about it is, like, people totally have, like, people get a narrative, they hear something, they run with it. In the movie, he plays an English soldier who was in search of black powder.
That's the whole thing. But the thing
I enjoy movies. So.
How are you going to make a Great Wall themed movie and still find a way to center it around a white person?
Right.
I think that's the argument.
Because I think the argument, too, is that in the past, people feel like you have to have these established, known actors in these concept movies. Otherwise, it's not going to do well because they draw people to the movies. And I think that is changing.
Well, I would like to point out that Hidden Figures was the highest grossing Oscar-nominated movie last night. So hopefully we're on a path to a better future.
And it didn't win an award.
Shit. Damn it. See, here I was trying to make a point, and here you go.
It didn't win an award.
Well,
not in the first.
But we did get to see Katherine Johnson on stage.
That was nice. That was
a
really beautiful moment.
I cried.
You cry easily.
I do. I cry real easy.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
It is.
Oh my goodness, I think you about to cry now.
Which is funny because I'm so
Are you about to cry now thinking about it?
I'm about to whip your ass. That's what I'm about to do. You don't stop fucking with me. Shit, I'm tired. I've been out all night. I'm tired.
Oh my goodness.
I'm tired. Oh, they had a marijuana bar at that party last night.
I saw you tweet about that.
I have never experienced that a day in my life.
So it was like edibles?
No. They had a menu of all of these different marijuana strains, and they had little pre-rolls for everyone, and they were like passing out lighters, and here, try this, and here's
what company was that?
They gave me a lighter. They gave me
That's
stuff.
So cool.
I was so high I don't remember, but they were like, try Wild Buffalo, and try Vivid Dream, and try.
Oh, wow.
And so I tried them all.
I got to be really cautious and careful with weed because some weed takes you to one place and some weed takes you to another place. Yeah. I got to make sure it takes me to a place of calm and peace and not like the hype, like, let's do this type of weed.
Yeah, I think I overdid it on the hype. Let's do this.
You did?
Yeah, I was.
Did you go to sleep last night?
I did. Surprisingly, I was home before 3.
Oh, wow.
And then my dog woke me up at 8.
Oh, my goodness. Somebody take me outside.
No, he wakes you up to get out of his crate to go back to sleep.
Oh, wow.
He'll wake me up to let him out, and then we'll go downstairs, and he'll hop in the chair and go right back to sleep.
Mm-hmm. He just wants to be free. Yeah, he just wants to be free. Just want to be free. Speaking of being free,
where we going?
Janet Jackson wants to be free of this rumor that she has a secret daughter. So basically, James DeBarge's mom says that she has a DNA test. Mm-hmm. She has it. She possesses a DNA results that proves that Janet Jackson has a secret child that she tried to cover up.
Well, so here's what I don't get is because the DNA that she has is from this girl named Tiffany.
Her name is what?
Tiffany. The mom? Etterline.
Etterline, yes. Etterline.
Etterlene. Etterline or Etterline? I'm going to call her Etterline, though, because I like
Etterline
that sounds.
is James DeBarge's mom.
Correct.
And for those who don't know, Janet Jackson and James DeBarge
were briefly
married way back when.
In the 80s.
And supposedly had a child that they kept a secret.
Right. So Etterline has found a woman named Tiffany. And I guess Etterline put Tiffany through a DNA test. And Etterline says that the DNA test proves that James is Tiffany's father.
By 96.7%.
Something percent. I don't know what they got to do with Janet.
But does that mean... I was like, that's the problem I had with it. Like, well, the results need to show that Janet Jackson is the mother.
That means your son is out here fathering children.
Children, right. I'm about to sound like they ain't got nothing to do with Janet.
No, so she was on Inside Edition, trying to sell her story. I guess she needs a check or whatever. But, if Janet don't want to claim that child at this point, like, there's really nothing any of us can do.
Right. I can't wait to see.
And she has a new one, so she really doesn't care.
I can't wait to see Janet's new child. I mean, well, child. First born. I said new child. Most recent child.
Most recent.
Do you think she has a love child?
No. I mean, well, shit. Stranger things have happened in the world, but I don't think that Janet, of all people, would have a child and then just not have anything to do with it. So if she does have a child, the family knows and they're all going along with it.
But why continue to keep it a secret?
Shame, embarrassment.
Shame.
Now she has a new husband, so who knows what's going on with that.
Shame.
No, she didn't
Remember Game of Thrones? Shame.
I've never seen Game of Thrones.
Shame. You haven't seen it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you got to watch Game of Thrones. I'm so sad the last season is coming up.
I'm so excited because I'm so tired of hearing about that damn show.
You know what? You're going to go to hell. You're going to bust hell wide open by saying that.
That's perfectly fine.
That's what my advice.
And when I get there, I'm going to show up to your house and sit in your living room.
In hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm the devil. Oh, my God. The Say What Now of the week.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about Keisha Cole.
No, I don't remember that.
Sorry, Keisha.
Sorry, Keisha. Nah, Keisha, to Say What Now of the week. Woman hits a man with a car because he was in the way.
He was in the way.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that sometimes. People be in my way. I'm like, get your ass out my way. I have things to do today.
I think that...
Oh, get your ass out my way. I got things to do today. Hey, that was a good little flow.
It was. You
Get
call Nikki.
your ass out the way. I have things to do today. You see, you don't... See, I just feel
you
like...
You can rap. You're fine. I'm going to give it to you.
You know what?
You can rap.
I just really hate...
Great. You shoot the ego.
Just because you be dropping some beats.
Nothing.
That's because you be dropping some beats.
We're going to do this
in
again.
the studio, you be dropping some beats.
We're going to do this again.
And what people, we also don't know, that Denver used to have a website, too, a music website.
I did.
That he did. Because he feels like he's just like the music guru.
I am.
And everything connected to
Check
music. Everything connected to music. Everything we're connected to music. Everything connected to music, I can't do, or I'm not good at because, you're just some hypothetical guru.
Yep.
And I take offense to that.
What's it say?
Guru, yeah. Organic energy.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah. Fake news. That's what that is.
Sad.
But anyway, I think that, my next single is going to be like a combination of singing and like rapping.
Okay.
And so maybe I'll include that part, Dun, 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 dun.
You dun, dun,
dun. Yeah, I think, we recorded it, so it's here.
Okay. Well, anyway, back to the Say What Now. That actually probably should be the Say What Now. Say What Now.
But do you feel blessed that I gave you that little rap moment?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I'm also glad that I overindulged on that weed bar last night because I think it's really helping me get through this trying time.
You're so full of shit. Okay, getting back. Hitting a man with a car because he was in the way.
Right. So Amanda Weaver, that's her name.
Come on, Amanda.
I know. She got in her silver Kia. in the parking lot of her apartment complex, and I shut up. And I guess a pickup truck was backing up in her way, so she swerved around the truck because she was mad, and then hit a 19-year-old.
Oh wow!
So she kept going. Police did their job for once and figured out where she lived, and she came outside like, I didn't mean to hit him. He was in the way.
Oh wow!
And that was her reason.
What did they do? They arrested her?
Obviously she went to jail. Yeah.
Okay. Was he injured?
He was injured, but he didn't die.
Oh wow! So she hit him, and kept it moving.
Yeah, at least I don't think he died. But at the time when I read it, he didn't die. So hopefully he's still alive.
Oh Lord!
But she hit him because he was in the way. And it's one of those things where it's like when you're driving, pedestrians are in the way.
Yeah.
When you're a pedestrian, cars are in the way. So it's just either or.
That's true. I feel that way because I get so upset when I'm, walking and someone
cross the street.
Someone's trying to cross. I'm trying to cross the street and someone's trying to
make
me feel like I need to speed it up.
Right.
I was like, but when I'm in the car, I make But that's why I have to remind yourself of these things.
Well, that countdown says 10.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
Right.
10.
8. 7. So if
but
it says
technically,
10, I'm gonna take all 10.
But yeah. But when I think a lot of people don't know, when you see the red hand, that means you're not supposed to go.
Right.
Even though the light hasn't changed, it just telling you no. Some people start to cross the street at that point when they see it.
Some days I feel like following the law, and some days I'm like, I got somewhere to be.
Yeah. And I'm in LA, I don't play. As a pedestrian, I got to make sure that these people are medicated, they have been drinking. They may or may not see me. They may think that I am a hologram illusion, and literally gun it. I'm telling
Speaking
you.
of holograms, sorry, not to cut you off, but there's did you see the Billie Holiday hologram on Hollywood? Have you seen the billboards for that?
I have not.
Oh my God! So I guess there's a Billie Holiday hologram.
Oh wow!
Performance stage show going on right now.
Okay.
Which I thought was really interesting.
Yeah. Another random note about you made me think about the whole Mariah Lionel tour being postponed.
Richie, yeah.
What happened to his knee now?
I don't know. He old.
Something happened with his knee. He had to have knee surgery.
He had knee surgery, and it's not healing right, so now the tour has been delayed.
Oh wow!
Which I don't know.
Yeah,
I was
looking forward to it.
Me too.
Yeah, I need to figure out what the schedule. I need to see. Have they released the schedule of the lineup for the Hollywood Bowl?
Solange is doing something in September I really want to go to. It's like some country stuff.
What about these Yeezys? Did you get some?
The zebra ones, not yet. No.
I know you were hitting up Kim Kardashian on Twitter.
I tried.
Thirst trap.
I know. She doesn't.
You're so thirsty.
I don't think she likes us because of some of the stuff we've run.
Really?
I don't know. She just never responds to me.
You always have the shoes, the cute shoes. I want zebras. You have to get some.
I'm trying.
Get me some too. You be looking out for you and your boyfriend.
These have been the hardest.
And I need my shoes.
To procure. And I don't believe in buying things like resale. Like, I need them from.
What do they retail for?
The shoes themselves are like $220. Like they're not bad at all. But then people get them and try to sell them for like $1,500. And anybody doing that.
Okay.
So I need to get them from
$220.
A source, from the source, from Adidas. So I'm working on it.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
I mean, how so that says that they haven't been sold out. They're not sold out.
So they're sold out. They are quote unquote sold out.
Okay.
But there's always some
way.
But
if they're sold out, how can you buy it directly from Adidas?
They might restock. They might do some stuff.
Kanye is making loot off of this merchandise.
He is.
These shoes and clothes. People are buying it like it's like, whoa.
Yeah. Guilty.
Yeah. I mean, and it also has influenced the look of other shoes. Not my shoes, but there's I feel like other shoes are now trying to look like Kanye's shoes, which is really like kind of. And they even have knockoff versions. People like, this is how you can tell the difference between
I see them
a knockoff.
All the time.
You see knockoff Kanye's all the time?
All the time, every day.
The color's not as vivid.
Color's off, texture's off. It's just off. Patterns off. They look like slippers. I mean, get them how you can. Get your life. I don't judge. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Yeah. Wow. But I want some. So add me to however you little thing. I want some. Okay? I said what I said.
Well, what you said was some bullshit. But no, I'm going to do my best. And hopefully, Kim, if you do listen, I still need some shoes.
Yeah.
So
well, I need them more. Since, this is the B. Scott show, like, I need the shoes. And then, if you have some extra, you can give them
to me. Okay. I'll ask Chris. Because, Chris is my homegirl, so I'll ask her.
Oh, Thank you, Love Muffin, so much for listening to the B. Scott Show. I hope you enjoyed it. Please go to iTunes and rate, subscribe, and things of that nature. And review. That's a big one. And give us 5 stars, please. 5 stars.
Sound like an Uber driver.
Huh?
You sound like an Uber driver. 5 star.
5 star, please. 5 star. And of course, thank you for visiting lovebscott.com daily. We love you. We appreciate you. And of course, double kisses. Mwah, mwah. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for listening to The B. Scott Show. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Love B. Scott. And make sure you review the show on iTunes. And you can always find me on lovebscott.com.